But when I watch Gravenberch and Virgil and that connection, it's just everything for this Liverpool team at the moment.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing about Gravenberch over the last sort of 3 or 4 weeks is he looks like he's grown, and I don't mean like height-wise, I mean as sort of as a profile within the squad. I think if you looked at the first half of last season, it was really easy for him because none of them had watched him play football and didn't really know that he could just twist his hips and create 30 yards of space for himself. Second half of the season, he got onto it.
I like the fact you twisted your hips when you said
honestly,
that.
I had to. You've got to. It's compulsory, isn't it?
Absolutely put me
honestly,
off.
It's compulsory.
Like Shakira.
But he did it. But he did that the first half of the season. Then he got onto it. And he shut him down. And it made the second half of the season easier for McAllister. Whereas now, they're still doing the shutting him down thing. And he's still managing to do it himself. Like, there's no way Diego Simeone and Atletico Madrid are watching him and not being onto him. I think there was possibly an element of it with Burnley on Sunday. But Arsenal knew what he was up to. They couldn't shut him down. They couldn't shut him down tonight. They didn't shut down Newcastle either. I don't think the amount of times he was doing it at Newcastle as well. And he really feels like he's kicked up a level. And his level was good already. Now I'm looking at him like, and this sounds like hyperbole, but how many players on a level as good as him in world football? Like, and there'll be some people who'll watch that and go, "Oh, that's ridiculous." I don't think it is. I legitimately don't think it is. I think he's playing that well at the minute in terms of not just what he's doing, but his approach to it and his level of confidence. And level of confidence when you're in his position is massive because he's taking chances with what he does. He's getting the ball in dangerous areas. He's not playing the easy ball off. You know, we've all seen Carragher talking about the ball where the goalkeeper plays it into the man with his back to everyone, and he's fuming because it doesn't come off because the lad on the ball makes a questionable decision. Sometimes he'll lay it off, but sometimes you just spin the lad and he'll go sound. Yeah.
Whereas there's no situation where you can't give him the ball. There's no situation we can't give him, can't trust him with it. We talked about the changes. McAllister came on, had some impact. Gakpo had a bit of a frustrating evening, I thought. I was glad to see Wirtz go out on the left for a while because we've not seen that. To get him a bit closer to the action. I thought at times second half Wirtz really encouraging what we were seeing from him. And obviously Rio gets a stint out there. Conor Bradley's come on. I thought he did well at the weekend against Burnley. Tonight, just didn't look on it really. He looked a little bit rattled. I don't think he's great for their second goal. But I don't want to talk about any negatives. I want to talk about the captain. I want to talk about Virgil van Dijk. We've mentioned him there. What a man. I'm lost for words to describe him. We've said about how special he is so many times. But one thing he needs to add, you could argue, is score more goals. So when you can head the ball as well as he can, when you're as dominant as he can, a colossus like he is, he should be scoring 6-7 headers a season, not just some set pieces, you know. And to see him score that winner, and then I believe the interviewers spoke to him at the full time whistle and gone, are the defensive concerns? And he's just gone, nope. And stared her out until she's moved on.
Stared Woodsy out, has he?
We can only hope. But he's just the ultimate leader. He's really up there, and I mean this. I think of the captains that you've seen, that I've seen. You know, Steven Gerrard as totemic as a captain as you could ever possibly want. Roy of the Rovers as a captain. Van Dijk in a different way is everything you could ever ask for in a leader.
Listen, I'm 13 years older than Virgil van Dijk, and I want to be Virgil van Dijk when I grow up. You know what I mean? And I think the reason you're lost for words is because players like him, players like Mo Salah, like Alisson Becker, we've said it all. When you run out of superlatives, you feel like you're just regurgitating and repeating yourself because your words don't do justice what he is as a Liverpool player, as a Liverpool leader, as a captain. And, you know, you talk there about Adam Ogle. He should absolutely. You said 6 or 7 goals. I think that's conservative. He's capable of scoring 10 goals. Liverpool as a centre half across the season, which might sound like a mad shout for a centre half to do, but he's capable. He's that good. And I think, but there's nothing better than seeing your captain rising like a colossus right at the end when you need him to step forward and bury a header like that. I mean, I've just watched it again there. It's an incredible header. I mean, it looks like he's about 15 yards out and he still manages to head it down. You know what I mean? He heads it down and beats the keeper that way. It's an incredible header. I mean, because we don't speak about them enough doesn't mean that we don't realise and don't love them enough. It's because we take it for granted that they are everything to this Liverpool team and this club, and they mean the world to us. Players like him, like Mo Salah, like Alisson Becker, they'll never be forgotten.
They will never be forgotten. It is genuinely a golden age of Liverpool Football Club.